Check, check, 1, 2. All right, we are live here on Sprite Castle on a Wednesday stream. Hello to all the early people in the chat. I see Amigo Aaron hanging out in there. I see Drezu. I see the Inveritable. Is that the word? I might have just made. I don't think that word means what I think it means. 1010. Steve Burt's in the house. Lots of people. Salted Water, of course. I see lots of users that I see the names in here every now and then, but they don't ever chat. So if you're a real person, say something in the chat and I will give you a shout out. We just before we hit record, we started off with a recording that, of course, would get me a strike on YouTube. But yeah, come on, where's my lurkers? Where's my lurker army? But I was playing an 8-bit version of Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You, which of course is a song that was written by Prince. If there's a great Prince album that came out after he passed away, which is him, it's demo versions of songs that he wrote, and he would record these demo versions and then give them to artists and say, you know, here's a song I wrote for you or whatever. This is what it should sound like. More or less, that was what he was doing. So there are versions of him doing Jungle Love, which was made famous by Morris Day and the Time. There are, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that are on there. But his version of Nothing Compares to You, which was written by Prince before Sinead O'Connor recorded it, that is on there. Manic Monday is on there, which is a song that Prince wrote for the Bangles. So there's lots of great songs on there. So Prince, rest in peace, Prince, and rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. You know, I mentioned this. I'm not going to talk about Sinead O'Connor all night. Actually, we kind of are in a roundabout way. We'll get to that in just a second. Sinead O'Connor, the first album that came out, I think her first album was, I know her first album was called The Lion and the Cobra. You can see a cobra right back here. We're going to get to that. It was an incredible album. And I had very segmented friends when it came to music. So Steel Rat and my buddy Scott and my buddy Andy, those were all my heavy metal friends. Those were my rock and roll friends. Jeff was the first person I met that had a Kiss cassette tape. Jeff is the person that had, I knew who Motley Crue was, but he was the first person I knew that had Theater of Pain. So we listened to that, and he was also a big Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath fan. So, those were the guys I listened to, Metallica and Iron Maiden and all that stuff too. And then I had this other set of friends that I listened to rap with, the Beastie Boys and Run DMC and the Fat Boys and all that kind of stuff from the 80s, LL Cool J. And so it was like the rap people did not want to listen to metal, and the metal people did not want to listen to rap. But then I had one friend right in the middle whose name was Justin, and Justin did not like metal, and he did not like rap. But Justin listened to alternative music. I don't know if there was a name for it back then, but he was like, you got to check out this band called the Sugar Cubes. There's this lead singer, this lady named Bjork. She's crazy. And so he would have me listen to Sugar Cubes and Love and Rockets and The Cure and all those types of bands. And he was the guy that said, you got to listen to this Sinead O'Connor. She's going to be huge. And I thought, oh man, so I got that first album, and yeah, before I had the big giant cassette holder in my car, I had the little plastic one that held like 12 cassettes, and Sinead O'Connor's The Lion and the Cobra was stayed in there all the time. It was one of those albums that there was, I wouldn't say every song was great, but there was enough great songs on both sides that you didn't have to like Like I remember, there was a lot of like AC/DC. I think Back in Black, you would get, you had, or like you had Hell's Bells and Back in Black, and then something else, and then you're like, just rewind it, listen to those three again, rewind it. You just listen to the same ones over and over and over. Or they would put a great one at the first song on side A, and then the one on side B, so you'd hear, the first song, and then you'd hit fast forward and go all the way to the end of the cassette. And then if you were lucky, you had one of those auto reversing cassettes that you didn't have to pull out and flip over, and it would play the first song on the other side, and then you would just do that. I had a 79 Formula Firebird that was all black. It wasn't all black. It had a gray stripe down the side of the door that said Formula with a red pinstripe. But it was a black 79 Firebird. And so I would always have one tape that had Back in Black queued up. So right before I would pull into the parking lot or something, I'd switch out the tapes and put in Back in Black and turn it up, crank up my 6x9s. Roll down the windows, and then people go, "Are you playing music in there?" You're like, "Yes, it's really loud in here." They go, "What's that distorting static?" I go, "That's my sweet speakers. Get off my case, man." So anyway, Sinead O'Connor, the Lion and the Cobra, in honor of her tonight, we're going to play a couple of games. The first game that I've picked out features a lion, and the second game I picked out features a cobra. So, actually, yeah, I don't know. I might change it up on the Cobra one. But by the way, let's get this fired up here first. I did some rewiring. I did a lot of rewiring this week. I added a TV in here. I added and I moved the Mister, and now I can play the Mister here. So I'll be able to stream the Mister much more easily. I won't have to move everything around like I always used to have to do. But where I moved the Mister, so I've done two things. One, I moved the Mister, that fired up, far enough away to where the network cable and the HDMI cable don't reach. So I'm going to have to do some rewiring on that. That's one of the two things. Let's turn that down just a little bit. And so we'll get that. We'll get there. We're getting closer though. I'm looking forward to doing some BBSing and computer stuff, which it was difficult where the Mister was before because I couldn't quite get the computer, get a keyboard. It was always a pain to get a keyboard. This is Circus Charlie. This is an early arcade game. For years, could not find this game. I remembered I went to a drive-in, and this was one of the games that they had available. They had this and Miss Pac-Man and maybe one or two other things. And I had played it. Well, that didn't do anything. Where's my glasses cleaner? And, when MAME came out, I just could not remember the name of this game. All I could remember was that it took place in a circus, and the guy's name was Charlie. I couldn't really remember that. But I did eventually find it. And let's see here. Oh, Tintin says Whitewater was an excellent podcast. Omniplex Next, or the Science Museum, Oklahoma. Well, first, thanks for listening. The latest episode of, I don't know. And of course, Tintin is somewhat relative local to me. But, talking about a local water park, I don't know if other people would find that interesting. But hopefully everybody has some memories of water parks that they remember going to as a kid. Oh, no. On the wrong window. Let's try this again. Choose the screen using joystick and buttons. You know what? I've got my joystick hooked up, but okay. Oh, That was a bad start. This is a tough game. This is like I said. Oh boy. So you gotta time some stuff. Oh no, that was bad. I gotta slow down on that. It's been a long time since I've played this, so we're gonna have some time to work out the kinks here. All right. Oh, look at this. Oh boy. I guess you can't duck. Oh, look at that. I made it. Oh, look at that. I jumped face first. Face first into a flaming hoops. I don't remember, but I'm assuming there's a time bonus going on out there. Oh, look at that. Darzu says he always found arcade games were like Mad Magazine in that the number of guys of a type reflected what was popular and important to that era. Like 1974, Boot Hill and a lot of early arcade and console games were carnival related. Oh, yes, games, yes. Okay. Well, that was stupid. Game over. Somebody needs to call OSHA and PETA on the circus. Well, this definitely doesn't seem to be of the circus that we know today. Now, when I was a kid, I get to go right to level 2. When I was a kid, I got to go to the Ringling Brothers, and Barnum and Bailey Circus, and my sister and I sat in the front row, and before the circus began, a guy came up to us and said, hey, this is the this is the anniversary of the circus. Do you and your sister want to be in the circus? And we were like, heck yeah, we do. And so we got pulled out and we got to ride on this stagecoach and be in the circus. We got these big, huge, oversized Ringling Brothers. Okay, so that's the first level. So I guess I could start on any level, but we can't start on a level till we've beaten one. We gotta get past these purple monkeys. It's ridiculous. Oh no, that was bad. Why does it? I don't know why a monkey. I can see why it would knock me off, I guess, but not kill the monkey. And he stays on the tightrope? That doesn't seem fair. Oh no. Boy, it just takes missed jumping right there. But you know, when I was a kid, this would be a lot of quarters if I were playing this in real life. Oh no, now I started on the first. I didn't. Yeah, but now I'm a pro at this level. Famous last words. Don't ever say that, O'Hara. Let's see. Why would I do that? Yeah, the circus. Oh no, bad timing. Well, look at that. Look at that move. When I was a kid, you go to the circus and they'd be like, listen, it's $3 to get in and $5 if you want to beat one of the elephants. And you go, all right, I guess somebody's got to do it. If somebody's got to beat an elephant, it might as well be me, 7-year-old little Robbie. Yeah, it was a different time. I talked to my kids one time about going to the circus when they were, young, maybe early teenagers, something like that. And they were like, why would you support the animal abuse and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, it's not animal abuse. They just, hit a random lion every now and then. That's not the end of the world, is it? But it turns out it was. They did not care for it. Oh, I should have jumped over that. Times have changed. I did recently go to where did I go? I went to the elephant. It's called the Circus Cemetery, and there's this little town in southeast Oklahoma. And I don't know the story behind this. I don't know why. I don't know the why. But it's a town where circus performers, when they weren't on tour, would go to this particular town, and it's like where they would spend the winters. Now, how do I do two of these guys? Oh, like that. Do it like a boss is how you do it. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, I thought that last guy was going to give me... By the way, as part of my rewiring thing, I moved my mixing board down here on a lower shelf, and every time I've moved my head to the right, it's pulling the cord. So I'll be redoing all that the minute the stream is over. Oh boy. I was going to say there's got to be something that stops me from doing that all the way through. Oh, I probably should have stopped on that. It's got a little greedy. Got a little greedy. Oh, what happened? I run out of time? Oh, it just made me go. All right. All right, we're on fire stage. Yeah, this is a Konami game. Right, the old knife and the old clown crotch. Clown crotch. There's a good band name. I should write that one down. I did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together for Clown Crotch? And then they come out and honk their nose. Honk, honk. Commodore Chronicle says he saw Monsters Inc. Disney on Ice and it was figure skaters on drugs. Yeah, it's weird stuff these days, you know. Oh no, back to this level? Why did I do this? I can't beat those monkeys again. That was a fluke. I can't beat those monkeys. You can shock the monkey, but you're not allowed to beat him. All right, this first level's a breeze now. Look at this. We're pros on the first one. First Carnival game was Carnival on the Atari and the Coleco. Yeah, that is a... Okay, oh, I could just skip that. I could go right to this level. All right, let's do this. Right into it. It's hard to tell if you're going to jump under it or over it. Or into it. Sometimes right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Clown Crotch! All right. So there's a few here you can just do without stopping. I think maybe you could just wait till they fire. Oh. The clown is back in town. The clown is back in town. What do we got? Oh, this is. I vaguely remember that. Why would I remember this one though? Because as a kid, I never. Oh no, clown death. I never would have got to this level as a kid. Okay, so let's see. I got to get on this one, right? Oh my gosh. Come on, Larry. Well, it's not Larry. It's Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Okay. Oh, now I get it. Okay, so I can control the ball. I just can't control Charlie. Once you're in the air, you can't control the jump. I get it. Okay. Takes me few quarters to figure out the rules. I wonder if that was like that in arcades, you know what I mean? Where you were like, I'm going to spend 50 cents to learn how to play this game. I wonder if I can jump 2 of those. And a can. But now what do I do? I thought I would knock the other one out. Oh, look at that. You want some of that? Oh, he did not. He did not want any of that. Ay, ay, ay. Migo Aaron says he would not go to my Clown Crotch concert. Well, it's just as well. You don't want to see what happens backstage. Okay, then when those two come together, yeah, I think I can nail that. How do I get more distance, though? Oh, I'll just get the 2. And then I'll get the... Oh, I overshot the 1! There's no future in being a greedy clown. That's the problem. So you got to kind of see if there's going to be 1 or 2. If there's just 1, you just go. Oh no. There was 2. There was 2. Oh, you got to be closer than that. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there now. The clown is learning. This is like early clown AI. The clown has to be properly trained on the system. Oh no. Oh, that was a clown disaster. Have they didn't they train a AI system to do a speed run at some point in time? I don't know what the joy in that is per se, but I mean, if you can get an AI to write ad copy, can't you get it to play this game? Better than me. Shouldn't be that hard. Them elephants ain't gonna train themselves, you know what I'm saying? When we went on our first cruise, I feel like I'm doing this part wrong. Can I do that? No, I cannot do that. We went on our first cruise to Mexico. We went to a... oh, no. I gotta wait till you get closer. Closer. There we go. Closer. Which is good advice in Circus Charlie. And also a good 9 Inch Nails song. When I went to the resort in Mexico, they said, hey, you can go to this thing and go swim with dolphins. And we were like, You know, we've heard, like, we don't really want to go if this is one of those places that, can I just jump up? No, I can't. Remember that I can never jump up in transition. And we were like, we don't, is this one of the places that, you know, is like mean to the dolphins to train them or whatever? And the guy was like, and I go, enough said. That's all I need to know. Thank you. We're going to pass on that. We'll pass on the dolphin beating show. But we did when we went to the Florida Keys a few years ago. Man, this level's hard. We went to a dolphin rescue, and it was the dolphin. It was where they had sent Flipper when he retired from television. It was the Flipper. It was Flipper's retirement place, and I think I've told this on a podcast or something, but man. There was one dolphin there when we walked up who was all covered in like white paste and looked really sick and unhealthy and was half out of the water whenever we walked up. And we were like, good grief, what is that? Who wants to see this, you know? And, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a 1. 1. Man. And whenever we got there, you know, we went up and we were like, hey, listen, there's a dolphin out there. It was like when you walked up to the dock, it was like flopped out on the dock, you know? And it was just like laying there on its side. And so we go, listen, you got a sick dolphin. That's something's wrong with that thing. And they go, no. They go, here's the thing. That dolphin, he knows when the bus comes, when the visitors come, and he swims all the way up there and he sticks his head out and he lays there and he watches all the people. And I go, that can't be true. That cannot be true. And it literally was true. And I was like, well, why has it got all that white gross stuff all over him? And they said it's sunscreen. We put sunscreen on him because he sticks his head out and he gets sunburned. So they go and they put sunscreen on the dolphin. So anyway, I felt better about it after that, but it was still. But I tell you what, dolphins and octopus. Like the more you learn about them, like here's my dilemma about octopus. On one hand, when you watch them, and there are all these videos online, they are eerily intelligent. They're very, very, very intelligent creatures. And they're definitely smarter than at least 3 people I work with. But the other problem on the other side of the coin is that deep fried, they are delicious. So what do you do? You know, it ain't my fault they taste good. And this is what I always think. Like when you go to the restaurant, like they didn't go get an octopus right then. He was already in the freezer, so you know what are you gonna do? Dilemmas. Actually, they're not like chicken. They're very chewy. But in all seriousness, I've like, you watch some of those. Oh man, I gotta quit doing that. And then this is a 1, too far. Man, it's so hard to get that jump. It's so hard. You watch a few of those octopus videos, and the same thing about the dolphin thing. Like, you go look a dolphin in the eye and watch it do stuff like answer not just commands like a dog or something that you teach tricks to. I mean, most people won't eat dog either, but you go spend just a little bit of time around dolphins. But what is my point? You spend a little time around dolphins that you won't eat dolphin? I don't think most people eat dolphin, so I don't know. What am I saying? You know what? This game is making me crazy. These clowns are affecting my thought process. Okay, there's a twofer. So here's the deal. You just go, if it's a 1, you back up. If you see 2, that's how you... Oh, no! Charlie! Oh. Jazu says he remembers having dolphin fish and not hearing the fish and thinking, holy smokes, did I eat flipper as a kid? It's very traumatic. Yeah, we went to a restaurant while we were in Florida, and they had dolphin on the menu, and I was like, please tell me this is not dolphin. And they were like, no, it's like a white, some kind of white fish or whatever. They're like, but yeah, it's not really dolphin. But I didn't order it just in case. That was actually when I went to that restaurant. I literally thought I was going to get stabbed. We went to this restaurant, and there was a couple who was there who were involved in some sort of domestic argument. And the lady was throwing out every 4-letter bomb you can think of loudly. And it wasn't just me. And of course I was there with my kids who were really young, like, I don't know, like 3 and 6 maybe or something. Early jump. But other customers and the employees it was uncomfortable for everybody. Oh, why do I do that the first time? Yeah. And anyway, I told him to pipe down. I mean, I was nicer, but I told the lady, I go, hey, listen, there's kids here. I go, can you keep it down a little bit? And she unloaded on. She was like, who do you think you are telling me? I'll say what I want or whatever. And then her husband told her, after she went on for a while, her husband told her to stop. And it was really awkward. And then nobody in the restaurant knew what to do. And then the people ended up leaving. And then the lady came and she apologized to me, and she was like, I jumped backwards. I thought that might help. I got stuck. If you get stuck in between those two, there's nothing you can do, I don't think. I don't think there's a way out of that. I could be wrong. Like that. I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously, other than not to get in that situation, But anyway, the lady eventually, she apologized to me. She was like, I didn't realize there was kids, and then we were just having a heated thing. I was like, you know what? I told her, I go, you know what? Everybody has a bad day, and no harm, no foul, And anyway, when I went back in, the people that were like right here, what do I do? There's not enough room. There's not enough room to go that way. I guess that, like I said, I guess the key is not to get in that situation. I gotta get through this. Come on now. We're doing this for Sinead. Oh, I just did that. That was stupid. Anyway, it was so awkward. I just did it again. Nope. There we go. That the people... what happens if I hit that? Okay. That's what happens. Just wanted to check. And see. Oh, I just did it again. Okay, can I go there? I want to finish the story. When I went back in, the people that worked there had baked or brought out a cake. And the cake said, "We're sorry." And they gave it to us for free. And they were like, "We're so sorry." And all these people, when the other people left, everybody clapped. It was really weird. It was a weird experience. Overshot that. Yeah, I gotta time that. I think I'm waiting too long on those. Oh no. I think I'm making that harder than it needs to be, too. All right. The thing is, it's hard to tell if you're starting at the beginning or if you're starting in the middle because there's nothing around to gauge where you're at, you know? Okay, so let's get those. Let's get this guy. Get that guy. Oh, too early? No, just the nick of time. Okay, there's a onesie. Onesie. Okay, there's a twofer. Okay. Oh! So let's see where I start. Charlie, you're about to get fired from the circus. What did somewhere in the back, the manager is like, how many quarters that kid bring? What kid? The kid has been playing that stupid circus game. I'm sick of the song. Will you tell him his food's ready? The movie already started. Get him out of here. Wasn't there just an innocent funness in early video game music, you know? I'm not going to have any bonus time left here. I'm spending all my time going backwards. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, no. No, no. Ah, boy. Oh, I thought that was going to be the double. 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 Okay. How about this? God bless the clown world. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, what is this? Harder. That sounds great. Okay. Let's see what we gotta go. Okay. So don't seem to be controlling speed. Surely I control some speed on this, don't I? Do I control speed? Yeah. I gotta jump a little earlier on that. So if you're going at full speed, you gotta jump a lot earlier. All right, this is just a timing thing. This isn't not understanding it. Oh boy. Ooh, you got bad thunderstorms, huh? We don't have thunderstorms right now. We've just been having heat. Oh, stupid clown. Let's take a look at the old heat meter. 98, the computer says right now. Of course, I don't think that doesn't include the old heat index, but the heat, what is the heat index? I mean, that was kind of a rhetorical. I know what the heat index is. Okay. I guess I could slow down on that jump, but oh, no, why did I do this? Why did I do this? I should just... My wife is such a Girl Scout that the other day we were swimming in the pool And I mean, this is late evening, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we're swimming, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, we got to get out." I said, "Why?" She said, "I saw lightning." I said, "So?" She's like, "Well, whenever you see lightning, if you see lightning, then it could strike. It could strike where you're at, so you got to get out of the pool." I said, "Says who?" She says, "Well, that's what they always tell you when the people that do the pool." I said, we do the pool. We own this pool. I'm the guy that cleans the pool. I make the rules in this pool. I'm not getting out. Just because you saw light, I go, you saw lightning like on the other side of Pete, like you saw lightning 15 miles away. She said, "Well, oh man." She said, if you could see the light, then it could get you. I said, "Look up, baby. You can see Venus. Venus can't get you right now. Venus is far away." And then, like 10 seconds later, there was lightning, and then we heard this thunder go, and I was like, "Ah!" And I jumped out real fast. But I was trying to make my point. I didn't have to get out. Like, when they're like, oh man, I'm going to I could go even faster. All that stuff where they're like, well, you can't get in the pool if if you just ate, blah, blah, blah. Not when you own the pool. You can make it whatever rules you want. You can't tell me I can go in the pool and eat a pizza. I can have a pizza delivered to the pool. I can go sit there and eat a slice of pizza while I'm swimming, doing the backstroke, eating pepperoni. Can't tell me what to do with my pool. Ridiculous. And let me tell you, I may have already said this on a stream, but we're getting these lizards like crazy. And my wife said, I guess I had to speed up on that one. I thought I timed it pretty good. I made this little home for my lizards. I actually built it last year. But I put it back out there and we got these, they're like desert lizards. Oh, God bless America. Did you see that? I jumped over the finish line. I would say this level is actually easier than some of the other levels. I think it's easier than the monkey level. The monkeys on the tightrope. You just got to time the small ones just right, Oh. No. Oh, no. This is a game that would have benefited from some digitized speech, Oh, no! Dave says they haven't had rain, thunder, or lightning in like 3 or 4 months. That is out there. I forget if you're Phoenix or Tucson, but out that general way in Arizona. And, man, there's definitely been some... there's places, it's funny, in Oklahoma, they're like, we had the wettest July on record. And then they're like, but also we're having drought. Because what happens is the ground gets so dry that when it does rain, it can't soak it up, so. Everybody's invited for pool pizza. Let's go out there. And, one of these times I'm going to stream from the pool. Oh, no. Broke my clown face. I bet I could set up a laptop by the pool. I had I'm not going to talk about it. I had a comment on social media that upset me. And I quit playing because I thought I died. Then I was rubbing my eye. Okay, that's the 50-meter mark. Oh, well, I'm dead. It doesn't matter. But it was one of those things where I'm going to generalize this as much as I can. it was one of those comments where people assume that they know more about you than they know. And I just let it go. I had to let it go. It's one of those situations where I let it go. But I didn't want to let it go. I wanted to say something snarky in return, and I ended up not doing it. But, you know, it literally, I think we've all done it, where you just, you know, you see people online, you talk to people online or whatever, and man, I don't really do it, and I've never done it. Oh, made it. But people that like troll celebrities and stuff on Twitter, and I'm not putting myself in that category, but I think if you get to a certain level, you just have to learn how to deal with it. You have to get that thick skin. You know what I mean? But it was just something that, oh, look at this. This game is called Jungle Hunt. Oh, I see what's going on here. Now, is that a trampoline right there, or is that a... No, that was not. That jump was terrible, by the way. What did I do wrong on that? There's got to be a better way to do that. There's not a trampoline on this one, is there? No, there's not a trampoline. What am I doing? Do I have to grab onto that next one? What am I going to do here? Do I hold up? Do I do... Oh, I do left and right to swing higher? Is that right? Yeah, that kind of something like that. Okay. Let's get some left and right swinging action going here. I believe that. I can't tell if I'm making it better. Yeah, I am. I'm not really making it better. I'm just have to practice that. Drazu says, yeah, you have to not engage them even though the blood is boiling. And you know what? I think it was my wife. I think it was my wife told me one time. Said you don't have to show up to every fight you're invited to. Which is, what the heck? That's what I did before. Oh Jesus, that was not good. This is a clown party. Is not a swinging party. Remind me not to go to a clown swinging party for multiple reasons. Okay. I think the game that's kind of a gimme jump right there. It's kind of like, this is how this level works. And then it doesn't give you that one for sure. That one's harder. All right, let's get this swinging going up a little bit more. Oh, I should have done it right there. Oh, I thought I would land on the tramp. Boy, you got to hit that trampoline just right. I hit my head? I don't know what happened there. This level, this one is kooky. The physics are very kooky. So it makes it hard. Ay, ay, ay. Drazu says he picks up Dragon Slayer 1, 2, and Space Ace on a PlayStation. So what is it for? PlayStation, like the current, like PS5 or whatever? Or I have I think I might be done with this one. I think we might be time to move to a Cobra game. Circus Charlie. That's a good lion game. You know, I was going to play the Lion King. And not a game that I'm any good at. That is for darn sure. So let's see. Let's find another game I'm not any darn good at. Twin Cobra. This is a who is this? Is this Data East? No, Taito and Konami. That's a good night. 1987. I'll tell you what I was gonna play. And I didn't have it set up, but there was a Laserdisc game that was Cobra Command or something like that. I was thinking about playing that, but I'm not very good at those games. I have Dragon's Lair, the first copy of Dragon's Lair. Well, I had a version on, not including the old Commodore versions and stuff like that. But you know, there was the Amiga version was on floppy, of course. And then I got a copy on CD. It's on my shelf over there. I have a like before DVDs. Oh, it took one right in the face. This is where I need a partner. I'm gonna have to start using some special weapons here. There we go. Let's get past that. A little keyboard solo there. Wonder how many of those bombs I get. Man, this game's hard. Who knew? Did you guys know this game was hard? Fortunately, I brought some more quarters. I'm never gonna be good at these types of games. Never, ever, ever. Like I can play them all. I can play them when the 2 or 3 people are shooting at me from different angles. Just my brain just shorts down, you know? Like there's bullets to the left of me, bullets to the right of me, cobras. They're getting me like cobras. I got a backup game that does not feature cobras. I kind of think they're like a cross between cobras and rattlesnakes. If somebody can figure out what that game is. I think they're like rattlesnakes, but I also feel like they have hoods like cobras. And after I die a few more quarters in this, I'm going to fire that up. And here's your hint. I believe it is a game that Amigo Aaron does not like. That's your hint. And it's a game that I like. Dragon's Lair 2 is the weirdest of the weird. The time warp one. Also, in these games, there's almost never any future in trying to fly past something without killing it. Like, I always think, I'm like, yeah, if I just get up here, he won't shoot me, you know? But it just never seems to work out that way. Like, I'll just fly up here. Oh, no, see, it's not working. All right, here's my new plan. Oh my gosh, look at those dudes. They're like piranhas. Where's my TurboGrafx 16 controller with auto fire? If you don't know what that's a reference to, you haven't listened to the latest ARG Presents, hosted by our friends Amigo Aaron and the Brent, in which they put the TurboGrafx 16, aka the PC Engine, right, up against the BBC Micro in what I would call a redo of the Michael Tyson Buster Douglas fight. No, not Buster Douglas. What was his name? Pete. Who was the guy that got knocked out in 23 seconds? That's right. Bombs away. Bombs. Then the game just goes, we feel so bad for you. Twin Cobra, just keep flying. Twin Cobra, forget about the tank. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. What if I'm just the UPS guy? Like, guys, I've just got a package. I'm not, I don't want no trouble. I'm just trying to deliver. Somebody ordered a new LED lamp from Amazon Prime. I'm just trying to, somebody want this lamp? And they just swarm on you, man. Oh, I think there is a Cobra game. I know there's one for the Commodore 64. All right, this is silly, but you know what? I'm usually more of a fan of. Typed a little too fast. Isn't there a filter in this I could be doing? There's probably a filter. But you know what? We're already so far down the... Oh, come on. Stop. It's like the old computer days where you hit a key 1,800 times and then it punishes you and makes you sit there forever. All right. I believe... Did we come up with a guess? This is a game that features snakes. I know that I feel like there could be rattlesnakes, but they may also be some sort of combination of rattlesnakes and cobras. And it's a game that Amigo Aaron does not like. Do we know what it is? Remember when Peter McNeely did the Pizza Hut commercials? Oh. It's Wonderboy by Sega. Let's see, which buttons do what? Is this the run faster button? Yes, this is the jump button. And what's fire? That's fire. Oh no, I missed my QB doll. Level 2, or 1-2, stage 1-2. Let's get that skateboard, baby. Can you do the platform? Oh, can you do all the platforms with the skateboard? We're gonna find out. Oh, there goes a rock. Oh, the buttons are kind of reversed, but I'll do it. Oh, look at that! Is that a cobra? This is Cupid doll. Yeah, there we go. The little angel. Oh, bye-bye, snakes. Bye-bye, lion and cobra. Death to all cobras in the name of Sinead O'Connor. Oh, no. My thing went away. Oh, that was jump and not shoot. Oh, boy. Yeah, I thought I remembered that. I thought I remembered this was not an Amigo Aaron hit. Oh, too fast. Nope, got it. There we got it. Oh, death to all frogs, I say. Speaking of death to frogs, one of my new... oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. All right. It's a jumpy level. Oh, a jumpy level, and now I have the skateboard, which means you can't stop. Let's see. 7th place. Pretty good. And a family of 4. Or nobody else has played this game. Well, oh. Do I get the skateboard or not? Why not? Oh no, that's the hammer. The hammer's useful because then you could get those guys. Oh. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. Beam, boop, beam, beam. The thing about this game on the Commodore 64, I played this forever on the Commodore 64. The version that we all had was a PAL version that was poorly converted to NTSC, so it always had issues. You know, a lot of flickering and stuff like that, but it also had some timing issues. And so what would happen during the levels is when come on. And a lot of the oh, right in the face. Right in the face. Should have seen that coming. When a lot of stuff would get on the screen, the music would slow down. What? I'm curious, Aaron. What do you not like about this game? Because you like platform type games. And I'll tell you something else that's funny is that for I was going to say 20 years, but let's say 10 years, maybe 20 years, I did not know this was an arcade game. I just thought it was some game that Sega put out for the Commodore 64. And then, you know, on the Commodore, it's not as bad on this one, but one of the problems with the Commodore version is that it's difficult to tell. Sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference between the clouds that are part of the background and the clouds that you're allowed to move and jump on. Oh my goodness gracious! I have played all those Cobra. Oh, no, this is the one with bats. These bats start coming at you. If you don't have the tomahawks on this level, you're in trouble. And the skateboard doesn't really help. Because that happens. We'll give it one more try here. We'll give it a good one. I'm going to be doing a Saturday night music stream. For those of you that have been to that before. Oh, no, 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 no. I got bats in the belfry. And I think what it's going to be is... I think it's going to be all female artists. All female vocalists, let's put it that way. You gotta wait for that second guy. At least you could... It always starts you with that tomahawk there. So, that'll be the Saturday night jam. I forget what time. See, that dude's right there. Come on. Yeah, just tune in and listen. It's on stream, or it's on Twitch. You can. I'll be doing some interacting. Sometimes I take requests, not always. Sometimes I. There we go. Some people like to turn it on and just let it play in the background. Oh my goodness, gosh, the boulder. I had to do a boulder dash. So I'm at the beginning again. If you go too fast, you get a little greedy. Slow it down. So yeah, some people like to turn it on, just listen. Some people like to have it on and watch and interact, I mean, it's just like a normal stream. But instead of playing games, we're playing music and stuff. So it's kind of fun. That'll be Saturday night. And it is, it's all, okay. Let's get over that. Oh, boy. And, I took that lettuce. Oh, I lost it. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, no, this is, I think this is where the icicles come. Yeah. So watch that. See that icicle? If you can either run fast and get under him. Oh, this is the bad guy. I shouldn't have got that guy. So this guy takes your health away faster. And then when you're watching the health go away. Mono only. Aardvark wants stuff. It'll be in stereo. It'll be in super duper stereo. It might be in quadraphonics. Might be a quadrophenia. All right, let's go one more here. Laos long shot. All right, we'll get that in there. Oh, did I just do it again? So you're supposed to see that egg is kind of rotten looking. I ran into the same bat the same time again. Did it. That's the one thing I hate about these games is that I'm so bad at them that I just do the same things over and over. But that's how it was as a kid too. Boy, you do it, I mean, it was all repetitive, right? Like you just had to learn where the stuff was. Let's see. Oh, that was too far. And that was too short. And that was just right. Man. Ooh, a mixtape from the stream. That would be cool. I've got my cassette deck right up here, but to be honest with you, it's only input to the computer. It's not output. I mean, obviously that could be done pretty easily. Just never thought about doing that before. Let's slow that part down a little bit. Let's not be so Wonder Boy. Let's just be slightly slower Wonder Boy. Well, that's fair. Oh. So on Wonder Boy, for those of you that haven't played it, there are two buttons. One is jump and the other one is fire. But like, just like Super Mario Brothers, the higher jump is only triggered when you're running or have the other button held down. And so there are definitely parts of the game where you can't make certain jumps. Okay. So let's watch for bats. Got bats coming. We'll probably have a boulder coming here in a minute. Oh, there we go. Somebody writing this down how awesome I am? You need some note paper? I got some post-it notes here if you need some. Texas foosballer in the house. I'm glad that you haven't melted. I always it's like when you complain about, you're like, man, like there's only a couple states, like if you live in Oklahoma, you're allowed to make fun of Arkansas and I don't know, maybe is that it? I don't know. So it's just like one of those rules, right? And so the same thing about the temperature of the heat. It's like you got to know your role, right? Oh, the old frog jump in the face. Then he winked at me. Did you see that? So it's like you can complain about the heat, and then when somebody from Texas comes in the room, you go, all right, I bow down. I respect. Then he winked at me again. I shot him in the face. I forgot you got to shoot this guy twice. Oh, boy. That guy's kind of a doof. All right, one more try here. Oh, man. Yeah, David Z, I know, is it's been hot there too. Hot everywhere this year. And I just read article that said, basically, I mean, and I don't know if they really know. Why am I jumping? Shoot that guy in the face. Like that. This article I read said, this is the coolest summer you'll ever remember. It said this is every summer for the rest of your life. Oh, that was terrible. Every summer after this is going to be worse than this summer. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how they know. I'm not as they say in France, météor enneigé. I just made that up. I don't speak French. All right. I was going to say, when you go up a hill, usually that means there's boulders coming. Run, Wonderboy. Oh, that was an end boss that I just ran into at full speed. All right, hold on. I got to get to that end boss guy. Man, and when I've been to Florida in the summer. I've been to Atlanta this summer. My buddy Jeff lived in Atlanta for 3 years. And, good God, man, it is just a heat that I would not wish on anybody, man. I think we should all just, my buddy Ice Cream Jonesy, Rob Sherwin, he lives in Denver, and he doesn't just live in Denver. He lives like up a mountain, like on the top of a mountain in Denver. Okay, so we got this dude. I got a feeling this is going to be bad news. That's not doing anything. Oh. All right, okay. So this is run fast. Okay, let's clear these. I didn't even clear those. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear these. Um, Drazoo says, what are channel points for? Okay, so channel points are a... Oh, you killed me, Drazoo. You had my... I only got one brain cell. I'll do one thing at a time. Channel points are a Twitch thing, and you can use them for doing little Twitch things. Like, for example, you can highlight your response. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh, that didn't work. I was going to try to jump over him. But that didn't work. Okay, so this is shoot. This is jump. Okay. Okay. So here's my plan. Okay, so this is shoot. Okay. Okay, get ready to jump. Oh, I tried to jump. Yeah, there you go. So, just like what he did there, you could do that. I think there's some other things you could do, but it's all just Twitch stuff, and you earn those literally by just being in the stream, I believe. So there's some other things you could do. Sometimes you'll see, if you're in Twitch, and you'll see a channel that's more like about chatting than my brain is so bad. You can see, like, they can put up polls or votes, and you could have different things, or raffles and stuff like that. And you can bet your points, you could win points, but it's all just a built-in part of Twitch. Okay. I had the button down. I was trying to do the super jump. All right, this is the last one. Yep, that's it. So it is basically an incentive to be in chat for longer periods of time. I'm about to give up on this. I thought I was pretty happy with my performance up until this part, but there's only 3 jumps, 4 jumps, 5 jumps, 5 jumps, 6 jumps. I'm gonna get this. Okay, so you can't touch him. We established that. So I gotta hold down the left button. Okay, 5 jumps we said, right? 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so maybe I could run under the fireball? Okay, rage quit. I'm done. One last try. One last try. I've got 1 quarter left in my pocket right here. And after that, what the heck was that all about? Oh, and now I lost my continue. Okay, yep, rage quit time. All right. So, we played a game with a lion. We played 2 games with cobras. And that was for Sinead O'Connor's debut album, The Lion and the Cobra, which came out in 1987. Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor passed away today at the age of 56. That's not very old. There was a time where I thought that was pretty old, but not when I was staring down the barrel of 50. I got one more month in the old late 40s. We'll have to do up something, do a stream or something, a birthday stream later in August. So anyway, thanks everybody. Petzel, good to see you in here. Drazoo, Texas Foods, I know you came in. Adam's been in here. Aaron's been in here. Tintin's been in here. Aardvark, Buck Owens. It's so good to see Steve Burtz. I see you lurking in there, and of course Dave. It's just you know, the older I get, it's like the less friends I have in real life, and the more friends that I have across the country, across the world, really. So it's always nice to just carve out a little bit of time and poke in and see everybody. So, Saturday night, I think we will do the music stream. We will have some, I think we'll probably do female lead vocalists. So that'll be a fun thing to do again. That'll be sometime usually around 9:00 ish Saturday night Central Time. And I'll probably stream for a couple of hours. If you want to turn it on, just have it on, have music on in the background. Sometimes that's fun to do. If you want to come in and interact and chat and hang out, that's fun too, because I'll certainly be at the keyboard and behind the wheels of steel. So, anybody? Anyway, thanks for jumping on, everybody. So we had You Don't Know Flack last Friday. The Friday before that, we had Sprite Castle Championship Wrestling. And this Friday, we will have another Sprite Castle. Boom, boom, boom. We got to do it every week. So podcasts every week. Every Friday, maybe Saturday for the podcast. I'm trying to get Retro Rob videos up every single day of the week. That's 5 a week. I've been uploading some You Don't Know Flack old podcast clips to YouTube under my Rob O'Hara channel, and also the old episodes of the old video versions of Sprite Castle. I'm uploading those, so I'm trying not to blast anybody that's subscribed, but I've kind of been doing it like one at 8 a.m., one at 2, and one at 8 p.m. That's a lot of videos to show up in people's streams each day, I know, but until I get caught up, just trying to get them all up there. So anyway, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, Rob O'Hara, that's where that stuff is going in. And probably won't be a new van video this week. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But it's a lot to get it all done in 1 week, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys soon.